Truck driver who died in a fiery crash last night may have experienced a terrifying scenario right before the crash happened.
Yeah, officials suspect his brakes just failed on that big rig as he was driving down Parley's Canyon, leading to a runaway truck situation just before that crash.
Lincoln Graves live near the crash scene at 1300 East I-80. And what did you find out tonight, Lincoln?
Yeah, Mark and Heidi, officials say they suspect that driver's brakes failed. They aren't confirming it at this point because they still have to investigate after that crash. But one big rig driver that I spoke with today says coming down Parley's Canyon is always a big concern.
This is the aftermath of a semi-crash on westbound I-80. The fiery end came in a work zone where crews say the truck didn't slow down at all.
When they observed him enter the construction zone, they said that he was traveling at or close to freeway speeds.
It appears that speed may have been unavoidable as investigators look into the driver losing his brakes in Parley's Canyon.
It is a factor that we suspect, but it has not been confirmed yet.
If it's confirmed, it's a stark reminder for big rig driver Jesse Kelly.
Parley's no joke, to be honest.
Jesse has driven Parley's countless times and says many drivers underestimate the danger.
Before you know it, like, you're pushing the brakes down to the floor. And then the best thing you can do is turn your hazard lights on, honk, and look for that runaway ramp.
There is a runaway truck ramp just below the Lambs Canyon exit, where UDOT says most issues likely occur.
That's the steepest part of Parley's, where typically if somebody's going to have an issue with their truck, it would be at that point. But that's not saying that something couldn't have happened after the fact.
Should there be more truck ramps for escape routes?
You know, I think anytime we have a serious, and in this case, a fatal crash like this involving a truck, it's absolutely something that we would look at to see if there are other engineering solutions that can improve safety.
But it's not known where the problem occurred if it did happen. Without knowing details, Jesse warns all drivers to be extra cautious with their brakes, saying riding them even a short time on a steep slope can prove disastrous later.
You can actually burn your brake pads up pretty quick.
At this point, we don't know the identity of that driver. We know he was 38 years old. The other piece of information we're still looking for, who he was driving for, what company he was working for, that has yet to be released. Live in Salt Lake City, Lincoln Graves, KUTV 2 News.